Well, I've been fishing 10 minutes. I literally walked round here, barrowed up, got the gear into the swim, sorted out 3 zigs, one at 10 foot, one at 7 foot, and one at 6 foot. And within 10 minutes, this fella absolutely ripped off. Double take on the other rod. This was actually the middle rod. The right hand rod went, picked it up, and it just flew off, twang hook link. And then this one on the middle rod went at the same time. So yeah, bit of a rushed intro. Yeah, first fish, and it's an ornamental. How bloody happy am I? Love it. Right, let's get back. Far out, it's been tough fishing this afternoon. Believe it or not, this is only my second fish, which, bearing in mind how many fish are out in front of me, is bloody crazy. But it came very soon after a change of tactics. I don't know why, but I haven't put any bait out. I've been fannying around with different kind of length zigs and all sorts of different kind of baits and all sorts of stuff. And I've made up a sloppy spot mix. But for some unknown reason, I haven't put any out. And within 5 seconds of casting, after a couple of spots, off she went. Only a little one, but it's another fish on a very, very tough afternoon. So yeah, put some more spots out, got all 3 rods pretty much grouped within 2-3 metres of each other. Kind of foot difference in depths. Hopefully I'll get amongst the fish, because it's been a frustrating afternoon. So, quick reposition of the rod after a jump up on the picnic table behind me to have a quick look, see if I could see any fish reaching around. I could. Drop the zigs out amongst a group of fish. And this chunky monkey, as I was trying to tighten up the reel, off it went. Didn't actually really think there was a fish on the end. I was just tightening up to the bobbin, and it just kept on going slack and going slack and going slack. So finally I wound down into it, and lo and behold, a fish. But yeah, how's that? Not a bad common. Caught on the zig on a special bait. I'll show it to you in a minute. I wish I had some more of it, but I'm running out of stocks. Yeah, that is a nice fish. Look at that. Right, let's get it back. A couple more of those, please. Well, it's been a frustratingly slow afternoon. Wow. Huge great orange thing just leapt out in front of me. Oh, I want that one now. Yeah, it's been a frustrating afternoon. There's been fish everywhere, all over me, all up on the surface. I've been fishing zigs, and I've been mucking around. Yeah, different depths, different baits, different colours, different kind of representations, just anything to try and kind of buy me a bite. And it's been really, really difficult. I can't work out if they're just not up for feeding, or they're just being really finicky. Interestingly, I bought some of these zig liners for fox ones, and I dropped one in quite close because the fish were actually coming within kind of a rod length of the platform right there. And I noticed that they were ejecting it really, really easily. So I tied up a new zig and switched over to one of these. And this is what I've had the last 3 fish on. And yeah, 2 that I managed to land, 1 that I managed to lose. And believe it or not, these are from Aldi. I bought these probably about 2-3 years ago, and they've been sat in a box at home. They're having a bit of a clear out, and I found them. And they're basically a floating corn bait. They smell a little bit vanilla-y, and yeah, I've been using them for kind of zig sessions in the evening up at Bitterworth for the last couple of weeks, and they've been working a treat. So I swung one out here, and lo and behold, it worked. So yeah, there's a couple more fish out there. I'm going to get this back out, get some more bait in the water, see if we can pick up another one. So it's beginning, the sun's going down behind me, it's beginning to cool down a little bit, so you never know, they might switch on and actually feed. I think they've just been zipping around the surface having a nice time in this amazing sun. But yeah, they sure as hell haven't been up for feeding. So yeah, see what happens. really has not hotted up. Still got fish all over me. But yeah, quick recast of the oldie specials. Yeah, koi kind of ghosties went off. Nice fish. Got a really good account of myself as well. All over the pond. Yeah. I'm not sure what to do next. I can't decide whether to leave the zigs out for a while longer. See if we can pick up some early evening fish off the surface, but they just don't seem to be interested in feeding at all. I'm literally just picking 1 or 2 fish up. But I've switched all 3 rods now onto the oldie specials, mainly because I was fishing quite close in and I watched 2 fish just completely eject their zig liners. So I've given up on those, they just seem to spook off them really easily. Yeah, rods are back out, let's get this fella back. Having a bit of a tidy up and we'll see, maybe as the light levels drop, that's when it's all going to kick off. Mental. Been waiting all afternoon for it to kick off and it just kicked off big time. I had 4 fish in the space of 10 minutes. Luckily a couple of guys were passing, ran around and got me a second landing net, helped me land one of the fish, because while I was playing the second one in, the rod went off. These fish are so wound up at the moment, I'm convinced they're getting ready to spawn because they're really, really wound up. So that's probably the smallest of the 3. So let's get him back, so I've got a spare net just in case the rods go again. That's the second one that went. Black as your hat, which is really nice on top. Pretty chuffed with that. Oh, so angry at the moment. Jeez. Right. Thanks for that. Right, let's get you back. This one's the smallest, but the most lively. I'm soaking. There you go. Number 3. Small but lively. Right, let's get him back. And then this one is my favourite. This is one of the main reasons I come to Follyfoot. So I think these little fellas are epic. How's that? I'm made up with that one, that is wicked. He really, really went as well. What a fantastic fish. I'll show you the other side. Yeah, I think these are great. The koi, ghosty, orange goldfish, just fantastic. And every time I see one of these floating around on the surface out there, come on, you can take my bait. But yeah, this one slipped up. Absolutely love it. Right, I need to sort out one of the rods because it's lost the hair. Unfortunately, that's snapped off. So I'm going to sort that out, get the rods back out. They're still up on the surface, so you never know, there might be time for another one of these stunners. Made up with that. Let's get him back. Beautiful morning. It was a pretty slow night. Strangely, nothing happened, and then it all kicked off at about 1 o'clock in the morning, and I had a run of fish, but it was very dark and pretty cold, so I didn't film many of them. And then I've had 2 or 3 this morning, and this fella, a wicked bite actually. The rod tip just went bang, it just hit the bobbin, hit the blank, and I thought, whoa, alright, what was that? And then yeah, I didn't think there was a fish on, and the rod tip just slowly went round to the left. It's like, oh, hang on a minute, there's a fish. Yeah. Pretty pleased with that one. A chunky monkey. I've got another one in the net over there as well. And these two on the ever faithful spam PVA bags with micro pellets. Don't get any easier than that. Right, let's get him back. There's number 2. I must have had about 10 of these last night over the course of the evening. All similar size. They put up a good account for themselves, but they are pretty small and very, very angry. So yeah, let's get this one back out. I've got a zig rod out and I want to get those other 2 rods sorted, so yeah, let's get on it. Double bubble. The one on the left absolutely steamed off. You can always tell when you've got a mirror in this place because they really, really fight. And yeah, I'd literally just got it in the net and the bobbin on the right hand rod hit the blank. Whew, and I just lost one on the zig as well. I'm glad I went to bed at 2 o'clock. Get to enjoy this. This is an awesome fish. That's wicked. Pale white underbelly, all dark on the top, tail's all mottled. It's such a cool fish. I'm made up with that one. It's amazing in this morning light as well. It's so hot. It's about 7:30 I think, and I am roasting already. Yeah, I'm made up with that. Yeah, and like I say, you can always tell when you've got a mirror because they go like stinking here. I don't know what it is, but the strain of fish is just really, really feisty. Yeah, made up with that. Wicked a lot of fish. Alright, let's get him back and sort out the other one. There's the second one of that double hookup. I've just got the right hand rod out again and the bobbin's already jangling. Yeah, these fish are so angry, look at that tail. It's just super, super angry at the moment. Yeah, another one to spam, so sun's up, but they're still mooching around on the bottom of the lake at the moment, so I'm going to stick with that. I'm racing through PVA bags and pellets, but what the hell. So yeah, let's get this fella back, get the rod back out, see what's up. It's really hot. Not surprisingly, the bites are beginning to dry up on the bottom of the lake, so yeah, I'm thinking it is definitely time to switch over to the zigs. So I thought I'd just show you this quickly. This is basically what I've been putting out as my sloppy kind of spod mix over the top. So in there I've got a whole load of dog biscuits which I soaked in water, and they've gone really just kind of disintegrated mush. I've been squeezing those in my hands, and yeah, some bits float, some bits fall through the water column, so there's lots and lots of little particles. And then I've got some Sainsbury's rice pudding, drop that in. Can of tuna, drop that in as well. Liquidised brown bread, good handful of that, and porridge oats. And then a couple of handfuls, maybe, a couple of handfuls of just regular dog biscuits. And I'd maybe every kind of 5 spods I'll have another handful because I want those to float around, but I don't want loads in the swim. Give that a good old mix up until you get it to a nice sloppy consistency. A bit of lake water, because those porridge oats and the bread will just soak up all that water. And that's it. And the only other thing that's in there is a bit of hemp and a bit of maize that I've been putting out in the spod mix. And that is a yucky, sloppy spod mix, which fish seem to love. Let's get some out there. Well, it's definitely beginning to dry up on the bottom of the lake, so I'm thinking about switching all 3 rods to zigs, but I'm going to have one last cast on each of the bottom bait rods before I do. So I thought I'd just quickly show you how I'm fishing. As normal, super simple. I've got a flying back lead and a bead. And the main reason for that is that the lake's reasonably deep. It's between 8 and kind of 10 foot. But you're fishing right off a platform, so it's very difficult to sink the line. So my thinking is that if I can get a kind of good kind of, I don't know, rod length back where the line's pinned down, then that's no bad thing. So yeah, that's flying back lead and a bead just to make it bounce back up the line. Nice long length of the Klingon leader. And the ever faithful PVA bag loaded with micro pellets, and in the bottom there that's just ground bait and hemp oil. And the only thing that may be slightly different is that I'm using a rig like that, and that's got a little Corum bait screw on the end of it, specifically for spam. And I've been using a lunch punch, which I bought mainly for fishing at Follyfoot with. And you just plunge that into your can of luncheon meat, squeeze off however much you want as a hook bait, and slice it off, and then screw it into the meat. And that's it. Reasonably long hair, nice large size 8 or size 6 hook depending on what I fancy. And yeah, I'm finding that actually stays on. You can resist to kind of the smaller fish possibly pecking at it. But yeah, let's get this rod out. I'm going to give it another, I don't know, possibly half an hour on that. And then we'll get spodding and get zigging again. Wow, it's been super tough. But eventually I put all 3 rods on one spot, spodded the hell out of it, and yeah, a couple of dropped runs. And this run's going to let me pick him up. Pretty good. I have a feeling this is going to be the last fish of the session for me because I'm actually packing down now. So yeah, I'm going to use this as my exit vlog. So yeah, it's been a very tough session, but rewarding. I've had to work for every fish basically. And yeah, it's been good fun on the zigs. Got me fully prepped for my trip to France next week, which I'm really looking forward to. More on that later. And yeah, I think this is probably going to be my last fish of this session. Sorry there's not been much video in between. It's going to go again. Something's happening. Yep, that's off again. So anyway, as I was saying, last fish of the session. Sorry the video's quite short and there's not a lot of it, it's just fish after fish, but it's been that kind of a session, if you know what I mean. Yeah, hope you enjoyed that. Like the video if you did, subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you next time. Just had the rods on the deck. Sorting out the spud rod back into its bag, and I noticed a rod tip on one of them, and then the rod swing right round to the right, and it's being dragged into the lake. Luckily, the clutch kicked in, and I managed to get there for this fella. Oh, I made up with that. What a way to finish. Alright, time to get on the road. Before he completely beats me up.